Forgiveness is fucking religious bullshit. In reality, nobody has ever forgiven anybody, and that's because it's not even humanly possible to forgive, seeing as it is a completely man-made belief. I get that many of you out there are in denial and believe that you did forgive people in your life, but that's because you're fucking weak and it's easier to lie to yourself. Forgiveness in general is for weak people. The truth is that the only way to get over what somebody did to you is to get revenge. That's it. There is literally no other way, which is exactly why religions brainwashed modern society to see revenge as a bad thing. This is also what you learn from cartoons as kids. Only religious morals, to be a good slave. Does this mean that you will always be miserable, dreaming about revenge if you didn't get it? Yes, for most people it is like that, deep down, whether you like to admit it or not. However, if you eat your natural diet of raw meat and fat, then your nerves will be intact and you will be able to live in the moment and not think about the past, which doesn't even exist. This is the closest thing to forgiveness that there is in nature. Of course, if you will still be able to get your revenge one day, then you will do it. Essentially, never forgiving anybody is about accepting that it's impossible to forgive and forget. It's about embracing what happened to you and moving on from it, but not living in denial, telling everybody how you forgave the human and how you feel so much better now because of that. That's absolute nonsense. Pedophiles are a great example of this. As you may have heard, almost all of them have been molested as children themselves. A lot of people don't understand why they then go on and do it to other children. It's actually very simple. They never got their revenge from the original perpetrator. They are so hurt and traumatized that all that they can think of is to go on and do it to other children. It's a never-ending cycle of pain. Does this mean that we should feel sorry for them if they molest our children? Because they are victims themselves. Hello, almost every fucking toxic human out there is a victim. Does it mean that we should forgive them? It doesn't even mean that we should be around those people. The saying an eye for an eye has been around for ages because it's in our nature. Forget all the shit you learned from your parents, school, and the media. You want to hurt somebody the same way they hurt you because it gives you pleasure. Your natural senses sense that the one who harmed you is now also harmed. This releases so-called feel-good chemicals in your body. It's a natural process, and there's absolutely no better way to deal with a situation like that. If you don't get your revenge, then other chemicals will be released in your body. And you know what we call that? Trauma.